Oh, hi everyone, Happy New Year if it's the Happy New Year already, or if I've managed to get this out before it's the New Year, actually, because it won't be for some of you, because some of you are in America and all different parts of the world, but it's about tea time here just now, so this sage is going a bit wild, so I may as well just help you release whatever. I mean, I'll do it a bit slower. I was trying to get a screenshot of me doing this, right, and I was doing it that fast. I couldn't get one, so just setting an intention, help you release anything that you need to of. There we go, it's a bit nicer with the chakra. And yes, this is my chakra wand. I decided to light it. We can't keep things forever like a souvenir. And I've already got another one, so it's fine. God, that's gonna mean something for someone. So everything I say is channeling and healing if you're new, and everything is about the twin flame journey. So if you're not on that, you might be like, what the hell is she on about? That. So I do all that before I come on, but I just felt some of you needed it as well. And I'm getting myself a wee bell when the time is right as well. A bell or a. I actually want quite a fancy one, so I'm going to wait and get one. Wait a minute, I really need to make sure this is out. So perhaps somebody's having trouble ending a karmic relationship or something. Like somebody's still hot for you, even if you're not hot for them. this is not going out. Either that or it's a twin flame connection and it will never go out. But we need it to go out so I can get on with this. Not that I'm going anywhere, like I've currently got nearly all the members of my family, half the members of my family asking. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I feel like a lot of people might not be doing that much this year because it's freezing here and it seems very quiet. And I live in a bit where it would usually be quite busy even at this time, but it'll probably get nuts, so I'll not speak too soon. Yeah. If I change my mind and I decide to be social, I can, but I really can't see it. Because I've already done a wee bit of that. And so again, there's, fuck, wait a minute, I'm going to have to get the stickers on. This must be a twin flame connection because it's not going out. Right, it's way out now. There we go. Still not, it's still going. There. Always make sure that it's out properly. Like, because I once left one of these, oh fuck, it's wet everywhere, burning away and I didn't know, and it like it sparked and like shot up to the ceiling. I shat myself. I'm sure it was at night too, anyway. Be careful. Right, so I'm always like really careful about that. Now that I know that. So I'm gonna just stick with this tarot deck again because I love it. Do you know what they're just saying to me too as well? Like, don't assume that you know what's coming as well, because I was like, oh, here we go. That's my sister, like, trying to get me a babysit so that they can, her and her boyfriend, my mum and dad's can escape, but but they're not, because they're only they're just sort of hanging about for a wee bit and then they're going home with the kids. So this is what I mean. I don't think everybody's, well, okay, it's only, that isn't the norm. Like last Hogmanay, we were all together and we were having a bit of a party, but like, so yeah. Let me know, what are you doing? You partying or are you treating it like any other night? I'm just really keen. Like you said, so if you didn't see what I said in yesterday's one, I got a clear vision out of excuse the pun, a clear vision, but I did. It was very clear. Like I saw in my third eye the card that said bad health. It's here. Let's see if it's in the deck actually. And it's got a 31 in it. So I was like, all right, Hogmanay. And I knew what I was being told. It was like if I decide to sort of socialise, which like I say, I don't mean clubbing in that, I mean sort of local, and I would drink, and I would drink too much, and I would regret it. And it's not like anything bad would happen, because I'd literally just be with my loved ones, but it's like, I don't know, maybe I would end up getting upset or something, or, which isn't the end of the world, but it's not exactly the nicest way to start a new year, is it? And I've done that for years. And so this, by the way, this is all going to mean something, because what I was thinking about today was, it's literally, I don't know if it's 14 years. I'm bad at maths. It's either 14 years or 13 years, but I think it must mean it's 14 years. 13 or 14 years ago that I think it's 14, that it was actually New Year, well, the earlier hours of New Year's Day, but when I was away with the goalie, very drunk, I came in from a night out. Well, obviously, like, I came in from New Year's Eve, and I found the courage from somewhere to tell my twin flame how I felt after 6 months of feeling that way. And the thing is that I knew I knew it wouldn't be reciprocated in the same way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't, like, I knew that. Like, anyway, it's complicated. Do you know what I mean? I knew he cared about me too, but I just knew he was nowhere near ready for it at that point in his life, and was fooling around with other folk and all that kind of shit. And but I just needed to do it. So I feel somebody needs to hear that. Like, sometimes you do just need to get it off your chest. And I've said this before, but, and he won't like me saying this, but I'm saying it, it's coming out of my mouth, that when I was marriage, so there's a union card coming out, that's the twin flame union card. Yeah, that it's like, although he never replied to what I sent him, because it was that long ago, it's what you would have as an instant messenger now, but it used to come through as an email, and it was on Facebook. He never replied to it. When I went to a medium not long after, she'd said, yeah, he reads that, quite a bit. Like, he really took it in. So whether or not that's true, maybe I'll find out one day. But I was like, well, that's nice, isn't it? So he was reading it just to make sure of what I said, but he never fucking replied. Brilliant. But anyway, the point of me saying this is, I remember also saying something about me having 7 years bad luck in love back to back. You do the maths. 14 years. Very interesting, isn't it? And I wouldn't tell you the rest of what was said, but it's all in line with what I'm doing right here on this and quite a lot of the other parts of my life. But because of, because all of that was so intense, I never felt guided to get another reading. I think I had two, like one year and then one the next year, or it might have even been something like 6 months later or something, but then I just never, I've still to this day I've never saw her. So it's quite funny, but we're very connected, so I hope that medium's really doing well wherever she is. But yeah, it just popped into my head. I thought, oh my God, so maybe my 14 years of bad luck are over, or have I got another year of it, because it's only just 14 years this year. It depends which way you look at it. I can't even my brain can't work out the maths of that. But that was the year, you see, that was the end of the year of the summer that I believe was when I consciously woke up to who my twin flame was. And that's where my story is a bit different from what I hear others claiming is the only way sometimes, which, to the best of my ability, I'm not going to say you'll never hear that, because people might interpret me differently, but I don't like it to put across that there's only one way that it can be. But how it happened for me was, I've known my twin flame 20 years this year. But like I said, I only woke up to how important this connection was, like I would say around that time, 14 years. But did I have stronger feelings for him longer? That absolutely. I always had the major hots for him. But whenever I bumped into people that we knew, that knew us both, always used to say the same back to me, that he was Claire daft, to quote. But I was nameless daft, so you know what I'm saying. It was mutual. It was mutual. But anyway, enough about that, because I didn't really want to talk about any of that. But I haven't really done it for a while. So, what do we need to know? So, what else was it? So, I feel that might be a message for others as well, about maybe your run of, I don't know, call it bad luck, but yeah, it's not been great. Like, I mean, I've been single for 20 years, but I don't regret a thing. I've never met anybody that I wanted to be in a relationship with. And even when I've come close to thinking, oh, well, I give this, you know, no, I haven't. Like, do you know what I mean? There's just no, that's been moments when you're kidding yourself. It's just that I just knew. But again, I feel for the majority of that, not knowing that I had an attentive ADHD, some of it knowing about dyslexia, dyspraxia, that it kind of actually does all make sense. Like, I like a lot of alone time, and I get quite overwhelmed, and I'm just very sensitive, because that's a beautiful part of my gift, and I don't want to spend time with just anyone. I just, yeah. Anyway, this is all a bit deep. So let me just see, is that I just want to see if that bad health card is there, because like I said, I do feel I was being told that like that you can force yourself to do what other people do at this time if you want, but it could end up in that. But of course, because I don't think that's just a hangover. Like, I think that would lead to maybe not being well. Because I'm really lucky that I've been in full health, because I often am in. But then I feel that would be to just clear energy. Look, this might be my sister warming up. Can you actually come and watch the? Let's see. If I am psychic. Oh no, it's my best friend. I'll message her back in a minute. Well, after, not a minute, after I finish this. So, it's just right. Okay, so, child. So there could be something about a child. You know, obviously a lot of you will have a child or children, and you'll be just doing what my sister and her boyfriend are doing. You know what I mean? It's like getting them back home because it's bedtime. The world doesn't stop because it's New Year's Eve. But for some of you, you've got a love message coming in, or it might be around the 7th because there's a 7 on it. Oh yeah, look, a Happy New Year. Some people are going to get a Happy New Year. Or maybe you're sending the Happy New Year, because look at how I started this. Like, I'll never regret doing that, because maybe if I had never done that, maybe I would have never had the courage to ever do it again. You know what I mean? And if you knew what happened after that, you really would think I was a warrior, because it was all just your worst fucking nightmare. But anyway. Yeah, what I mean by that is it was like literally like 10 days later or something, or 2 weeks later, too soon anyway. I bumped I bumped into my twin flame. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he tried to talk to me, and I was like, oh, I don't think so, son. No. He got the message, he walked away. Yeah, you see, that's my best pal saying the same. That they're like, you know, that she's not drinking and just having, you know, spend time with family but not drinking. So yeah. I think a lot of people are in that kind of zone, but I might be wrong. So anyway, enough story time about it, but this is all going to mean something. It's Mercury retrograde, it's bringing up the past. But like I said, it was the first thing I thought about when I woke up this morning. I thought, oh my God, yeah, right enough. It was a New Year's Eve that I'd done that, because I don't always remember that. They came back to me and I was like, 15 years ago, fucking hell. To be honest, it feels like longer than that ago, if I'm honest, but anyway. A lot of reminiscing going on. So, on that cheery note, what have we got? It's affirmation. Oh yes, and it's Sunday as well. I bet it's because it's a Sunday. I give thanks for the wonderful year that I have just lived and look forward to the next adventure. It's a good attitude to have. But let's and if you want to know the rest of how all of that went, it's because I suppose there is a meaning to it. Why have I shared that? There's a meaning to it. I mean, I've shared it before loads of times on lives and stuff, but it's all a bit hazy, but yeah, like I said, he didn't reply, but then he tried to talk to me and I saw him out, and then he just could. I was just like, nah, no way, because I'd bared my soul to him and he didn't reply. I now know that that's standard for the twin flame journey. I thought we weren't big texters. We were just all about the. I think you know what. I was just going to say the action, but like just like physically, like if we see each other, yeah, we weren't big talkers or texters. Yeah, I think then the next again year, I think that all of that year was quite. There was bits and bobs happened, but I can't really remember. It was really the year after that then it was a year after that then he had moments of opening up a wee, and I mean a wee bit, but just basically like being intrigued about why I'd said that, I suppose, but not actually asking me, but just coming towards me. And then the year after that, that's when he had moved towards me quite a few times, and I was just like, no, because I wanted more, but I don't think I expressed that very well. So like I've said before, I wouldn't be surprised if he just took that as me not wanting to spend time on, which it was because I wanted more than what we'd been doing. And then my life just went into utter chaos. Not because of that, because like just all this stuff at it. Yeah, then that actually was the build up, the lead into my dark night as well, which I feel like went on for years. And it just took me off on a different path. And the rest is history. But I've wound up here, you know what I mean? So yeah. This is gonna make me not want to put this out, but it all has meaning. I suppose the point is everything leads you to where you're meant to be. And also, I suppose the point is that my twin flames feelings tend to catch up a little bit later than where I'm at. So there might be a point with that too. But have patience. You don't need to have as much patience as me, mind you, but have patience. I really, like I said, I feel I get it worse because I'm a teacher. That's a true twin flame teacher. When I saw people moaning about being apart from their twin flame for a year and stuff like that, I'm like, really, really. Anyway, I know it can be hard though. I know it can be hard, especially if you reconnect or something. Like I said, all that sort of reunion stuff. I don't know how people can do all of that. I just feel that would be painful to go back and forwards. I'd rather just do the long haul, and then when you're coming back, come back and be sure. That's why I always say I broadcast it. I want mine to come back when he actually has awakened properly to at least how he feels about me. And then yeah, it's building on some sort of stronger foundation than when two people are playing games and wearing masks and not telling the truth. Right, okay, so I noticed I said two people, so you've got to be honest and raw and vulnerable as well. So what's the overall theme for all of this? Why the fuck have I just said that? Let's play with the Russian roulette deck. So we've got love call in the bottom and chaser. We'll see if it comes out again. I feel though that is talking about, look, there it is again, that the runners are becoming the chasers. Now it doesn't mean they're literally chasing you tonight, lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. But look at why they're making me say that. You see, that is like somebody having a sudden revelation about their feelings. But actually on that note, like the thing is like, it's not mine, because mine used to actually literally leave the country. Like when I'd sent that email to him, he was actually in Benidorm. Really fucking, I don't know, where to check his email or something. I was like, what the hell? It makes me laugh. Oh dear. Yeah, because when we did, I eventually thought, sorry, he's not gonna hate me, but he's gonna be like fucking cringing. But it's like when we did talk about it a little bit, he was just kind of like, you've never said anything like that to me before. Like, you know what I mean? It's like meaning like, but now I'm like, well, you know, was you saying it in the way of that he liked me too, and then was taken aback? But like I said, it doesn't really matter either way. He wasn't ready. Well, it would be 21 minutes when I said that. Like I said, I will find out when I'm meant to, the birthday numbers. Right. What have we got as a theme? Why did you just make me go into that story? There will be a reason, I always trust. Girl talk. Well, see what I mean? Time with friends. I was just chatting to the whole of YouTube. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. But that's me. Look, girl talk. Here's me all dressed up, we know where to go. Look, tongs are much better than those stupid sleep curler things, though. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't think my curls would go that nice because my hair's so long, but actually I do quite like it. So, but yeah, girl talk. So perhaps you're just living in the moment. Twin flame. I just saw the twin flame card. Where did it go? Because I've not actually seen. Yeah, twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So there you go. This is the union card too. So there is a balancing of the energies. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Oh, I mean, well, there's some energies coming right. So what will we ask though? Well, that came out in the shorts. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Now we know why I've said that. Because I'm replaying. I don't usually, but I was just thinking about how long it's been. And all the wee bits and bobs that have happened and the history repeating and stuff like that. Karmic cycles, that's what it is, because that's what I meant by I was told I would have 14 years, well, yeah, 7 years back to back, which is 14 years bad luck in love. And I'm thinking, fucking hell, that doesn't sound too good. And it's just quite interesting because in one way it's flew by because it has all flew by with a lot of shit just happening. And not in my love life, I might add. You know, like the bad luck has been a whole lot of nothing happening. That's what it's been. Or like I said, when I have had interactions with guys, it's been very fleetingly and will look at my face like it was just me trying to kid myself on that I didn't feel as strongly about my twin flames until I just surrendered. It was like that. You know what I mean? I know how I feel. Just because the other person doesn't feel the same or they woke up to it, I can't make myself not feel this. So that's not the way that everyone does it, but it's the way that I've dealt with it, and I've actually got no regrets. So I'm not sitting here married to somebody that I don't love with 5 kids thinking, shit, what if my twin flame turns up and tells me he loves me? Do you know what I mean? Listen, no judgment to anyone else that's in that place, but I just couldn't do it. That would be my idea of hell. It was not my journey. If that was your journey, it was your journey, and you're meant to learn the lessons that way. I was meant to learn it the lonely way. Right, so where's the feminine at in this collective? And then I'll do the tarot. Where's the well, actually, we know where the feminine is. Where's the masculine? Feminine's enjoying girl talk or boy talk, whatever your sex is. The masculine, keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Oh dear. So let's pull another one. But yeah, I would say that is a collective of so the feminine is girl talk. So girl talk could even be like, you know, you might be out tonight and enjoying a night out with your friends, like regardless of your sex. And well, it seems like the masculine is too. Often. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition, or they're putting an end to that way of being. We don't get to know, you see, because it's like a surprise. What else? Mirror, because the twin flame has mirrored stuff back. So mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflecting on our wounds, introspection, and a lot of masculines are in hermit mode. I'm going to clarify it with a different deck as well, but I feel like there's another one. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Yeah, I do feel that, right? I do feel like I said, it's inevitable that some divine masculines, men, women, whatever you identify as, either you're out, not wanting to face the intensity of the twin flame connection, or you could be with karmic things or whatever, and you're just, in a karmic situation, you could just be out getting pissed and whatever, and it's just people are where they're at, it's quite right. It's like you said, I was considering it myself, I still might, but I'm very much, I'm definitely not gonna. You know what I mean, putting a change to that, like growing out of that kind of place, because the twin flame has provided a mirror, and they're manifesting exactly what they want now, or you are, which is a different way of being. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. And that is what I'd said, that I felt someone's having a revelation. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting, but that was in reverse. And the butterfly, relationship evolving into the next phase, healing the inner child growth. And I said that about the inner child. And date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, setting a date. So again, it could be that this is masculines that have separated from karmic things and they're just enjoying being single or something. Let's do some of these before I do the tarot. So what do the masculines, the collective of masculines, want to say to the feminines right now? Any wave. I want to come back home to you. You're where I belong. Quite an interesting one, considering the thing. When people get overly emotional, do you know what I mean? I let my doubts and fears get the best of me. Well, the ring lights really normally do that. And then I just shuffled and I let the doubts and fears get the best of me, came out again out all of them. But I can picture a life with you. So I'd say that is that for the majority of people, that is like someone's putting an end to that way of being. And I don't want to keep hurting you. And I want to follow my heart. Yeah, I'd say that's like a runner, like coming out of that energy. But we're all in a different timeline. What else? No one is like you. You're incredibly special to me. That's the revelation that this person's having. We're about to reunite. Do you know what? It's kind of taking the specialness of it, because that one fucking comes out all the time. But yeah, we're about to reunite. And I still love you and I want us to start all over again. And the thing is, again, I still love you, but this person might never have ever told you that they love you. They might not realise themselves that they love you. And we're about to reunite. They're like, no, that is happening. So like I said, I've just delivered the message. I'm ready and I don't want to fight this anymore. And I can't live up to your fantasies, but it's in reverse. I can't imagine my life without you, and I will get in touch very soon. Oh yeah, well there are some happy New Years that turned into a whole lot more by the sounds of it. But us divine feminines do not hold our breath. We just live our lives. Get with girl talk like that deck. Right. Or doing what you usually do. Like, do you know what I mean? Fucking my girl talk's on here. And well, my best pal, I'll message her when I get off, but it's like, is it going to be these like, oh look, every Christmas I want nothing more than to be with you. I long for that time. Oh well, these feminists will need to wait till next Christmas, unless it did happen for you this Christmas. I had a good Christmas. I would have a better Christmas if I was with my twin flame, but I had a good Christmas. Right, so I want to listen to you if you let me. That's what the feminines are saying to the masculines. And I need you. So I feel that, the I need you thing is because so many feminines are in their own masculine energy and quite like back off, or, you've hurt me, or I've been hurt in general. It's the feminine energy is like, I've got my own independence, I've got my own life, like I'm not going to be like a ball and chain. to you, like other people might have been, but I do need you. Like I need you in my life. We talk so much telepathically, it will feel so natural when you're really here. And will we get one more? Oh, fucking hell, it's this one again. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. That's kind of, and I think that's why they got me to be a bit sentimental in that at the start. Because that is, like I've said before, like that is the one thing I've really got to hold on to that mine said to me was that I was his best friend. And they never fucking explained what he meant. And it was nicer than you're my best friend. It was nicer. It was just it was in that. I've said what he said before, but I'm not saying it again. You're in your dark night of the soul and you'll come out of this wiser from this and help many people from your experience. So again, that is quite enlightening, especially because I'm looking at that card. It excites me to know that one day I'll be with you, dream manifested. Yeah, so the feminine's like realistic, but I would say that's realistic but optimistic at the same time, just open. But look, we've got time to forgive, heal abandonment, and masculine twin. Well, it's just the masculine twin because it looks a guy, like suspended, and it looks like someone in the dark night of soul, so it makes sense with that one. And then we've got masculine twin releasing lower self behind it, and mirror reflections, karmic purge. So I do feel it's like that, like the other card said, the feminine has provided a mirror for the masculine to go inwards and do this deep shadow work. You're welcome, masculines from the feminines. But on the other side of it is abundance, happiness, being your true self. So where are the feminines at right now? Dark night of the soul, surrender. So again, I feel that, remember what I know I asked about the feminines, but divine feminine is the one that goes through it first, and then the masculine goes through it after. So I feel this is about the masculine's feelings, like the masculine's in their feelings in a dark night soul, because I just spoke about that. But also it is going to mean that the feminines might be in a mini dark night of soul, or you might just be really experiencing, well, it could even be just being guided to spend a lot of time alone, like more than usual, because your masculine's in a dark night of soul. It doesn't mean they're alone, by the way. They could be in a dark night of soul and trying to avoid going into it and out and socializing, but deeply feeling all these feelings going on. Like could feel quite alone, surrounded by loads of people, and it depends how much it's hit. But that's what that means to me, right? What else for the feminine? Path of least resistance, choose ease and grace. Yeah, and the feminine's choices, you can be dragged down and stay in the darkness and be sad and depressed about, oh, my masculine's not here, or oh, they're in a karmic relationship, or I don't know where they are, I don't know what's happening. Or you can be in the new earth and be in your highest frequency and your light and your joy and do something fun. Like if Christmas and New Year, well, Christmas is past now, but if New Year gets you down, then just pretend it's not New Year. I just said that to my sister. I'm like, I'm just staying cozy. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just another night. Yeah, and it's more just what I mean is, before I would just sort of make the effort to go and hang out with my family and that, and or like, spend it with friends and stuff, but I'm in a different phase of life now, and I've been there for quite a while, to be honest. And I just most New Year's I can't stand it. Like I have the worst time ever, and it's always through drink. And that's one of the reasons it made me stop drinking right before the pandemic. So yeah, I'm having compassion for myself and being like, I just don't want to be around people. Like it's too much energy, anxiousness. Anyway, there's loads of reasons, but higher heart opening. So again, I feel the feminine is going through expansion, heart chakra stuff going on, but I feel it's because you're feeling your masculine in that. The masculines are going through huge heart chakra activations right now. Where is the masculine as well? And then we'll get into the tarot cards. Beyond delusion, change of perception. This one keeps coming out. So again, yeah, it's like a lot of masculines are in their dark night of soul and they're seeing beyond the illusions of the matrix, basically. Like, and they're changing their perception on how they maybe viewed this twin flame connection in the past. And they're changing their view on their divine feminine. They're actually seeing who their divine feminine is. and feeling that longing and desire, accessing the unified field, sacred sexuality, feeling the desire. And also this is divine masculine, is in their divine feminine, their feelings, which is what I'd said with the, when I said what we got for divine feminine, it came out with dark night of soul. I feel that was a masculine's feminine side, mostly. Processing karmic debris breakthrough, but I feel there is a breakthrough. There's an epiphany, there's a light bulb moment going on. I think this came up in the weekly reading. I'm sure it did, because it all felt a bit too good to be true from what I can remember. Past life healing. Now I was talking about the past. It's because Mercury goes direct tomorrow as well, remember. Release, raise, reclaim, reprogram your soul. This is some of the masculines are actually been going inwards and doing reprogramming their soul, and there we go. I love it. They tell the truth to me. They're having a higher heart opening, compassion. So both twins have got compassion and higher heart opening. 11:11, and express yourself, speak your truth. Yeah, I do actually feel that if it's not already happened, I do feel there are. I feel there are going to be like happy New Years that lead to deeper conversations and speaking your truth from a place of compassion. False twin flame, intense change. This keeps coming up as well. And again, it's like I said in the one yesterday, like I watched the one yesterday was like, get your popcorn, but it's thank the karmic partner or false twin flame, whatever you want to call it in your scenario, that's actually that scenario has awakened this collective of divine masculines to who the real divine feminine is, who the real twin flame is. And now everything is possible because it's helped the masculine really look in at their shadow and integrate their energies. And now they want to express themselves and everything they've went through. Clear your energy blocks, activating the higher chakras. My nose is itchy. That's because the loved ones and spirit are coming in. I am actually, yes. I'll not finish that sentence, but you can probably guess what I was going to say. But yeah, loved ones and spirit. It's Mediumship Monday tomorrow. Activating the higher chakras. Go within, healing the separation. Yeah, that is clearly telling me. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me when I've said before, right? And I said this a few months ago, that that's why a lot of feminines, are you'll naturally be guided, to not engage with other men or whatever your gender is, whatever floats your boat. Because if you do, it's not good for the twin flame dynamic and what this is all about, right? And really, in my opinion, true twin flames, there wouldn't be a desire there to do it. Like, look at everything I just said about my journey. It's annoying it's like that, but that is how it is. But anyway, the point is what I mean is when you refrain from eggshell anything, it allows the energy to travel up to the higher chakras, and that is what awakens the masculine properly. But it's like, how long's a piece of string with how that happens? But I do feel there's a bit of that going on. I mean, why did I pick up this? I'm going to say what's that one again? Blue Galactic Dragon helps you listen to the voice of the universe, ignite the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. And this is because literally tomorrow, in a few hours, we're in the year of the dragon. So, and obviously that's why the dragon cards are sitting there, but I really do feel this is about the light codes that are coming in at this time. Fire dragon burns up the lower energies around you. You're safe and protected. Be determined, inspired, clear your soul pathway. But I also feel as well it's like what I was meaning by the energies that are rising up. It's like, where masculines or just twins in general, are very eggshell. I'm just cutting out the first word for obvious reasons. I know I didn't do it before, but I'm just going to get in the habit of trying to do that with swear words and everything. I don't know if I'll keep it up, but whatever. So F becomes duck. If we want to say ick, it becomes, we'll just call people an aubergine. We'll make it fun. But yeah, where people have been stuck in the lower chakras, just very too eggshell, even about each other, even twin flames being like that, just like, because that is what it's like. It's like You know, although you've got all the unconditional love and the true love and everything, seriously, if you're a true twin flame, you know it's true. You just want to fucking, you know what I mean? You just want to grab them. You know, you just want to grab them, basically. But you've got to, you know, the divine feminine and the divine masculine, but the divine feminine needs to ground that. You need to ground that energy, and you also need to raise the energy, raise the frequency like Ralph Smart, but you need to travel that energy up from the lower chakras to the higher chakra, and that helps the masculine come out of the lower chakras, the eggshell energy, and come into their heart, which is now seems to be happening, the higher heart opening. Oh, look, the tantric guides wanted to come in a weekend early because that's next weekend, the Scorpio moon. Anyway, don't know why that needs to come through, but obviously did. Right, so let's now see what's going on with these cards. What's the overall energy? And then I'll do that spread again. Oh, God. Yeah, on the floor. We have the actual king, the King of Wands. So sexual energy in the air. Venus, planet of love, is in Sagittarius. That is free-spirited, fun-loving, party, fire energy. Yeah, it's very King of Wands. It's Virgo moon tonight, though. Remember, if it was Leo moon, it'd be like, I could imagine big dramatic, I don't know, love calls and all of that, and just dramas in general, good and bad. But because it's Virgo moon, it's a wee bit more tame, which is why I'm maybe feeling that tame energy. Because, you know, Capricorn sun, Virgo moon is quite conservative energy, really. Do you know what I mean? It's quite grounded. It's not really like a party New Year, in my opinion. Three of Swords. So this King of Wands, so you don't need to be a man, you could be a woman, divine masculine too. But this King of Wands is coming out of some kind of heartbreak, painful time. So that is good to hear. Putting some kind of heartbreak behind them. And wanting to now give towards a twin flame connection, I feel. Give equally. Yeah, and quickly, I would say, because that is the Chariot. So that is a bit, and that also, it's like, this is a root chakra card. So this is in the physical. Look what I just said about, because that's another way to look at it, actually. Capricorn sun is reality, and Virgo moon is reality. And in a lot of ways, it's like this King of Wands has come out of heartbreak and wants to give equally and ground us into the physical and fast, because the Chariot is about travel. It is about you know, just things moving fast, communication. It's getting exciting, guys. It does this, I mean, I'm not intending this to be for tonight, like New Year's Eve, but if it ends up being your story, you'll find out, like I said, you know, after, and let us know. Five of Wands. But look at, there's 5 women around on this card. It all strikes me, there's 5 women around this person. So it's like, this could be all the obstacles, the battles that somebody has to get through to get where they're going. Some kind of battle. Yeah, a lover's connection, lovers in reverse. It's like, this isn't happening because of all the people standing in the way. But what the person wants to do is come in fast. That's got to be the thumbnail if I can't find something. How's that for a New Year's Eve thumbnail? The Empress. I'm telling you, the Emperor's in a hurry to get to the Empress. This was yesterday, wasn't it? Or was that the one before? And if that 5 of Swords card comes out again, I'm going to be like, oh God, because that's the one where it's like 2 people have been fighting and they both think they've, or, you know, that someone thinks they've won and they haven't. Someone's literally battling to get to an Empress. And fate and destiny is playing a hand here. Do you know what this is reminding me of? Have you ever seen that film? I'm actually, do you know what? This is not a coincidence. I'm going to watch that tonight because I'm recording it. It's just called New Year's Eve, and it's it came out. I actually went to see it at the pictures with one of my best pals. Like, oh fucking hell, it must have been 10 years ago now. And I'll tell you, it was probably it was either 10 years ago or 11 years ago, because it was around the time. Well, around the time I liked it. I mean, I've liked him that whole fucking time, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember. just totally been in my feels about it because it's all about love and that. But it's not like it's not a great film. It's not that bad either. But it's in the film. It's just people rushing about on New Year's Eve in New York. I might add, and I love New York, so it's just again. I don't think that's as exciting. I noticed the security is really high, higher than it usually is there with just how crazy the world is right now. But yeah, anyway, that film's about like, people got like someone's going back to a long lost love in that. Someone from the past. It's quite a lot of rushing about doing that in that film. So I just saw that for a reason. I'll remember it after because I'm going to watch it after. What else have we got here? Knight of Swords as well. Yeah, it came out reverse though, but yeah, like someone wants to come in fast, but there's delays. But they want to move on. Six of Swords, they want to move on, healing, moving forward. Because something's ended. There's something's ended. That sounds weird when I said it, but it's like, there's something, there's been an end of something here. There's an end to some kind of third party situation here. 3 of Cups in reverse. Power moment in reverse. So this could all be quite past energy, and they're just saying what's happened with this King of Wands. But if this is you or this is your twin, but it's like there was quite a big dramatic tower moment that ended this with a Queen of Swords in reverse. We all know what that means. That's a nasty fucker. So that's somebody that doesn't mince their words upright, but in reverse, that is somebody that could be really really scorn you with words, nasty, not a nice person. But that guy's finally in reverse. So, that's the one that's like, I'm not investing in anyone or anything ever again because I don't want to end up in the same situations. But this guy's in reverse now. So I feel this same masculine is like, I don't want to hold back. I've put the devil behind me, the situations. That could be putting addictions behind me, toxic people, toxic situations, toxic karmic ways of being. Maybe my thing helped. Yeah, look, the Emperor. But the Emperor came in reverse. So I feel it's like, look, I'm putting these toxic habits and ways of being and this karmic cycle to an end. I'm coming out of my ego, the death of the ego. That can be what the death card was there as well. So this isn't a bad Emperor in reverse. I feel that this is like somebody's been humbled and they're coming out of ego. But they're the divine masculine. And they're bored. They're bored and wanting more out of their life. They're putting some kind of deception behind them. I feel that is towards any of the deceptive behaviours towards a twin. Wanting to put battles behind them, coming out of being a wounded warrior. There's that card. Yeah, look, oh my god, I said wanting to put battles behind them, and then that came out in reverse. And that is what that's fighting. That's the card where it's like it's come out 3 days in a row now where it's like this person again, and this person thought they'd won by fighting or trying to be in some kind of competition with the twin flame. But in the end, it's like, they actually didn't, they've come to feel like, what the fuck was that all about? This person is no longer wanting to invest wherever they are or in whatever kind of life they've been in. But messages are delayed right now. But somebody's making plans to move forward. I feel like that's that person's wanting to walk through this door and close the door behind them towards the distant horizon. Because they've had enough. The 10 of Wands is when you're so burdened, you're about to drop them all and start again. So this person's like at the end of could even be in burnout, getting the higher downloads. See the eye on the card there as well. Their third eye's open and getting the downloads about where they want to go. King of Cups, a lot of all this love, repressed emotions is surfacing in this masculine or you. Right, that's half the deck though, so let's just put on the back. Right, give us the first card, which is I find this quite therapeutic, so I could just cut out the first bit of the video. There's no point now. There's no point now. I've told those stories before. But it's just there's more people now. Maybe that's what it is. But I mean, I've already pissed off my twin flame, you know what I mean? So maybe I'll carry on. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. I absolutely will have pissed them off and triggered it, but that's not the intention of it's to help people because everyone's on this crazy journey. So I've always got good intentions. But this is my calling, like I always say. This is what I'm here to do. And I feel in some kind of weird way he understands that, or he will come to understand it if he's not there yet. So what is past? What you may not see, what is motivating this inquiry? So what happened in the past? For whoever this is for, we're just going to say it. This is for, it's usually for divine masculine, but it could be for divine feminine. I'll get a feel into it when I pull the card. What is past? What you may not see, and what is motivating this inquiry? Princess of Cups. So again, this is a card that said something about, oh shit, that's fucking oh my god, I'm going to need to put this out. I was never not going to put it out, like, because it always feels worse when I'm doing it, and then when I watch it back, I'm like, it's not even that bad. And I know for a fact, everything I've said before, it's already out there. This is the one about forgiving people. Like, can you forgive people who hurt you or something? So anyway, I'll put it there. But that's a beautiful card to get for the last day of the year, because it's about, can I forgive the people that hurt me? What is appearing now? What are you seeing? The new awareness, how the chakra relates to what is appearing in your life. Dear ones, oh my god, amazing. So making your ways, making your plans, making your way. Well, we'll see where she's making her way to, or he, whoever this woman on the card of that. The Three of Wands is on the way, making plans to the Four of Wands, which is my energy, the twin flame union energy, because my birthday adds up to the Four of Wands. People that are here all the time know that, but if you're new. And the light, the intention, why now, what the real question is, who you will become in this inquiry. 10 of coins in reverse. Well, it's not the best, but we'll see what that's about. Can you clarify the 10 of pentacles in reverse? Intuitively, forgiving the people who hurt you or fucked you over, I feel. This is maybe for a masculine, and then I'll do it for him. And making plans to go to where you want to go after the lessons that you've learned, because that's in the present. And I feel financially, you, if this is a masculine, could have taken a hit, but it's like I'm getting the feeling it doesn't matter, because you now know how you feel and what you want. And you'll attract the ultimate abundance, probably more abundance than what you've ever had in your life, from choosing to follow your heart and not be held back by the abundance of people that are holding back all the masculines that are in this bit, which is all the masculines, all of you, regardless of your gender. Clarify 10 of Pentacles in the verse. So Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's destined and fated, but look, like, this is a bit of bad luck. Like, that is like money not being good and a bit of bad luck. I feel they're saying that, like, if this masculine energy decides to keep the, like, I want to say, I was going to say regretful, but it was like some kind of revengeful energy or regret, or dwelling too much on the people that have broke their heart. Like the plans that they'll take in the present will lead them. So this is an omen, actually, like, which crystal clear visions, but you know, to like money not being good and a lot of bad luck. Yeah, and things not moving quickly. And gossip as well, actually, and just wanting to hold on to your pennies, because it's like, well, we just saw money wouldn't be good when you really want a new beginning. So I'm just going to keep that. That's yeah. Look, and then unhappy and unhappy and hopeless, because upwards, that's like two of the best cards in the deck, and I love that star card. But that's like, you know, this ultimate happiness and healing and hopeful. And also that's like a divine feminine healing a divine masculine, but in reverse, unhappy and hopeless. So that's, don't, basically the point is, for the first card, let go of the revengeful feelings and the heart that you have to people that have hurt you. Yeah, and then you look, then forward movement, fast action, fast communication. You get to move forward to where you want to go. Right, okay, let's read this. So interesting, this came out yesterday. And then, you know, I don't know why this is popping in my head, but with what I said at the start as well, I've also another new year, like just saying a happy new year to my divine master, being like happy new year. I hope something like, you know, happy new year. I hope you're happy. You don't need to reply. I just wanted to wish you a happy new year. Something to, you know, something to that effect. And again, I felt something lift off of me because it was like I wanted to do it and I was in the moment, and you know what I mean. And so this is why I say, if you've already been a divine feminine that has done that a few times, even if it was years ago, you know, if you've done it, then and you're kind of like, it's the other person's turn to kind of come towards you for whatever reasons, then trust that. Don't be doing it again. And like I said, if you really do feel this need and you know, but it's like if you've done it quite a few times, I personally wouldn't do it. They have to make the effort. But if you've never done that, like if you've never been like me, you have had moments of doing that, courage and bravery, then maybe what's the worst that could happen? They don't reply. Like I've said before, it's not about you, it's about them. Like send them love, you know, pray for them that they, you know, get the healing that they need. I don't know. So, but someone needed to hear that. So, Princess of Cups, the card of self-forgiveness. The messenger comes with an open heart. This princess reminds us to have compassion for what others may be going through. She knows the value of love and brings a mystical message of renewed faith and love. But that can also be for the divine feminines. You know, have compassion for what you don't know what others are going through at this time, but we do know that a lot of divine masters are in a dark night. So with shitty towers happening. So, you know what I mean? Not all of them. Some are like coming out of that, but you're awakened, an offer is made. Your true desire may have been dormant, but now the time to recognise that what is coming will reawaken your desires. And that is for divine masculines that are having the epiphany of, oh, if I don't let go of the hurt from the past, I'm not going to get what I desire. It's time to forgive yourself and for loving others who hurt you. That has, I know I said it yesterday, but that has to be the title. That is perfect for going into a new year. Reconnecting and romance is the key words for this. Imagine the seduction of pure desire. Fall into the feeling and live through it. Are you ready to truly step into your most luscious yearning? Well, are you? Write down or meditate on what comes forward. Stand in your open heart, expanding your capacity to receive. Can you imagine being open to your heart's desires? Great card to get, right? And then the present energy is the card of intentional thought. She sends, or he sends, her emotional energy into the wand's crystal of manifestation. Did anyone else's minds go there? Anyway, moving on. Your focus has calmed the sea of emotions surrounding her. We did start with the King of Wands. The stars imply the magic has happened. The spell has been cast. I don't like the word spell, but it does say that in this. Spell, it's just meaning it's an intention. Can you ignite all the wands and allow them to light the way to your destiny? Adjust your internal thermostat in preparation for receiving what you desire. So there's a lot about desire here. Your future is in your own hands. Direct the emotional power discovered in the prior chakra. Harness transformational energy, the power of the mind without needing external validation. Boom brought the mic. This is the divine feminines and masculines that do not need the validation of any of the interference around them. And you don't even need the validation. Words are going to be muddled when conversations are had, I feel. Yeah, you don't even need the validation of the people that do support you. You're validating yourself. Love it. Good work. Do not make decisions that are overly emotional. Rein in hasty impulses. Expansion, journey, vision, cooperation, luck, magical thought. Imagine the glowing yellow crystal on the wand. Allow its power to ignite and energize your plan. Do you experience higher consciousness? Harnessing your inner fire is the key to visions becoming reality. So again, it's about forgiving the past, letting the people that hurt you go, letting the hurt go between twin flames, let it go in the past, letting the hurt go between karmic anyone, let it go in the past. I know it's easier said than done, but you know what I'm saying? Let go of focusing on the pain and what have you learned and let it go, especially for letting go of 1 year into the next, and make your plans for where you're going, for your firm foundations, for your union, because the next card is literally the union card. And it can be about homes as well. Like, you know, where do you want to build a firm foundation? And then we've got the 10 of coins in reverse for the future energy, but what does she call it again? The intention, why now? What the real question is, who you will become in this inquiry. Just want to see what it says for lack of effort, unwise investments. So it is that. It's just, that's really powerful. If you don't let go of the hurt in your heart, your plans become very different when you've got that intention that you're going to hold on to the pain and the anger rather than the excitement and the joy. You can't live in hope and fear. You can't live in hope and fear or love and fear at the same time. You literally can, you've got to make a choice. So you're going to stay in the dark, you're going to be in the light. Very simple. Because if you stay in the dark, you attract that your effort isn't going into where it wants to. You attract, not a lot of money, not a lot of success. It's not great. So now I want to shuffle and ask if people let go of the hurt from the past. What have I just picked up? It won't be a mistake. I can picture a life with you. So there's something in that. It's like if you can picture a life with your twin, but your intentions are more focused on the pain of the past, it's going to set your plans and your priorities all over the place. I don't know why I was doing that in my hand, like I was doing some kind of light language or something. What is the future outcome if this person focuses their energy on focus all your energy on building the new rather than what's crumbling, that kind of vibe. The tower. So remember, towers aren't always bad. This feels like a good tower. It'll be a big drastic change, right, to your life if this is you, but it's needed so that everything can be built on a firm foundation. So it's a shocking event, change, the sleepless nights, the worry, the stress will be behind you, and it'll be a karmic justice. It'll be fairness in this situation. In an equal partnership where you give equally. I do feel as well that this is that, any kind of karmic justice will come about. It'll be fair and it'll be equal give and take relationships that you move into, a twin flame dynamic. And this can be much further down the line for some of you, but some people are closer, some of you are closer to that than you think. But that can also be like fair and just decisions legally as well. You know what I mean? Because that's about, I do feel that actually. So wherever that, wherever there's things going on about money and stuff, I do feel that that's like something will be, and it might be a bit of a shock actually, but stress will be put behind you and justice will come. I know that fits because with a few of the emails that I've had, and then you've got your passion back, Ace of Wands, brand new beginning, passionate new beginnings, in love, career, business. I said, whatever area of life, you've got your passion back because you can put something behind you. 10 of Cups came out in reverse, and I feel that that's like, again, putting some kind of unhappy family dynamic behind you. Oh my God, yeah, because there was a betrayal. So, holy shit, that's quite strong. 10-10, this could relate back to some, to do the pandemic and everything with 2020, because it's 10-10. 10 of Cups and 10 of Swords. I feel like somebody's putting some kind of unhappy family dynamic, whatever that means, because and a painful betrayal behind them. That could be the hurt that somebody's holding on to that is blocking the way of the happiness. 4 of Wands, and it's blocking a union. Oh God. So whatever kind of, if you've got kind of, I don't know, arguments going on with families or whether that's like, I don't know, whether that is like you had a family with someone, or it's like your family, like mums and dads and aunties and uncles, or arguing over estates and all this kind of, it can be loads of different things with different people. When you let go of that pain, then your union can come in, but you block the union if you hold on to that. See what I mean about scattered energy and where you focus your attention. King of Wands in reverse. You know what I mean? We started with the passionate guy, King of Wands at the start, and it's like it zaps your passion if you hold on to that. And also, this is a separate message for people that are kind of caught up in the lust and the lower chakras. will keep attracting the money grabbers and the materialistic women or men. Because there she is again from yesterday. Same combo, isn't it? You know, I mean, basically, like that person, that karmic energy is literally zapping that guy of all of his sexual energy. But she's siphoning his energy, his passion. And it's a karmic connection that is like, well, there's more lessons to be learned because it's not ending the world and universe. But there's going to be a judgment day on whoever that's about. And it's not abject because this is a future energy. If people continue karmic cycles that aren't good for them, the day of reckoning will come and they'll have some kind of revelation. Yeah, look, and that's when it's like fighting with the karmic partner, or it's like kind of like, or that could be like twin flames arguing with one another or something like that. Queen of Swords boundaries being put up with an emperor. So it could go either way. Word it anyway. So I think that's given people enough different scenarios. Will we end it on what else? 7 of Wands. Yeah, and so if you feel blocked in some kind of way, remember spirit's redirection is spirit's protection. So divine feminines get blocked from whatever's going on with divine masculines for your protection. And also remember, divine masculines, when they've awakened, can actually protect you from whatever you need to be protected from as well. And we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Devil. So again, some people, it's like they're not ready to move on from these toxic cycles and patterns, and because there's more lessons that need to be learned to awaken yet. And again, it's the King of Coins in reverse. So it's like somebody that's caught up in the matrix and money and greed, but they'll go through their kind of transformation when they're meant to. They'll invest wisely where they're meant to when they wake up. And they won't as well. 9 of coins in reverse. They'll experience bad luck, and then they'll know where they want to give to and start again. I love it. So it's just, you know, your choice. You'll know where you are in the story, hopefully. But I'm going to end it here. This was an interesting one, but I hope you have a very happy new year. And if you liked what I've done here, well, the deal that I had on is now finished, but on New Year's Day, I am having a 50%, I've never done that before, I don't think anyway, not for years. I'm having a 50% off sale on my big Zoom calls. So that is walloping off quite a bit of money on both my, so it's, yeah, you'll see in the details, I've got my main live session where you've got access to all the different things I do. So although it says an hour on the session, some of them are hours because of it's a past life regression. Depends how long it takes for me to relax you. I can relax people pretty quick, but anyway, some of it usually we're just chatting, and it allows more time. So I'm taking money for that one, and then my other session, I'm taking money for that. So you can anyway, you can just check. I might just publish them now, to be honest, but they'll be there for New Year's Day. And I will take that down. I'll probably keep it up for a couple of days and then I'll take it down. So, you know, go for it quick, because I won't keep that up like all week or anything. But I just felt really guided to do that as a thank you for getting me to the 7/7, and hopefully that helps people out a wee bit that need my support. But yeah, anyway, see you later. Like, comment, subscribe, and Happy New Year. Can't believe it. 2024. It's going to be the best year yet. Bye. It really is, though. For me, it's my 40th, and I've been looking forward to this for a long time.